Hello and welcome to a Talmud Israeli production. Today we will discuss Ma'asrot, or tithes. The first type of Ma'aser is Ma'aser Rishon, the primary or first tithe. It's given in the first 6 years of the 7-year Shemitah sabbatical cycle, and it's given to the Levi'im, 10% of the overall agricultural output. Another tithe is Ma'aser Sheni, or the secondary tithe. It's given in years 1, 2, 4, and 5 of the sabbatical cycle, and it's taken by the owner to Yerushalayim, where the owner and his or her family will consume the produce in the holy city. The third type of Maaser is Maaser Ani, the poor man's tithe. Essentially, this is tzedakah. It's given in years when Maaser Sheni is not given, namely years 3 and 6 of the sabbatical cycle. What are we to make of these various Maasrot, various tithes? Well, we recognize there are certain priorities in Judaism. One of them is to support the ecclesiastical functionaries, meaning those people who keep the structures of religion going strong. The Levi'im. They don't have land of their own. They cannot feed themselves according to the ancient system. They relied upon emoluments, effectively religiously based handouts. And so we make sure to take care of them, knowing full well what they do to keep Judaism strong. Another point is that we have to have an important spiritual center, a strong spiritual center, a geographic center, Yerushalayim, the holy city of Jerusalem, and that it is important for the individual Jew to make periodic pilgrimages to that holy place, to refortify themselves, rejuvenate themselves spiritually. And so by having this notion of Maaser Sheni, it forces the private landowner who lives 100 miles away or more to make that periodic trip to the holy city of Jerusalem. Thirdly, we have the notion of Maaser Ani, tzedakah, charity. It is not enough to have ritual religion going strong and a spiritual center. It has to be that in our own lives, day to day, in our encounters with those who are less fortunate, ben adam lachaviro, between man and man, we take care of those who are in need. So these are the 3 types of maaser that are known to us from Torah law. However, there's one more style of maaser, which is of more recent vintage, and that is maaser ksafim, the maaser of money. The Torah's laws presupposed an agricultural society in which people were growing crops on their own small landed estates, and they did whatever they could to feed themselves, to feed their religious functionaries, and to feed the poor with that produce. Nowadays, however, your average person is not a farmer, rather earns a paycheck, cash, money. What do we do with that money? Well, we have to be charitable with that money, and according to our halacha, we're supposed to give 10% of our gross earnings, or rather after-tax earnings each year, for charitable purposes. Is this a minhag, a custom? Is it a din de rabbanan, a rabbinically imposed law? Or is it even a din de oraita, a Torah law? The poskim, the great halachic decisors, are uncertain and are of various minds as to the halachic level of maaser kesafim, but certainly everyone agrees that it is a worthy endeavor, one which a person should maintain if they have the financial capacity to do so. The Jewish people are known for their charitable nature, much more so than any other ethno-religious group in the world. And we pray to the Almighty that God should give us the material wherewithal and the moral fortitude needed to keep up that good reputation that we have. And so even if we are not giving Maasrot in the traditional Torah sense of produce, let us continue in the methods of Maaser Ksafim and giving money to those who are in need. Everyone have a great day.